Everybody, back once again for more of stuff you probably don't want to listen to. But make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and stay till the end of the video because I have a little announcement to make. But so let's get to it. I was gonna eventually get to this topic anyway, so why not now? Religion. That's a quirky little thing, isn't it? So I was raised in the South. As I have discussed in previous videos. So obviously I was, raised a bit religious. Hang on. Coffee. Yes. But at the age of 13, something happened. I hit puberty. I started growing hair down there, and it was fantastic. My voice started going like this. And then I actually also stopped believing in God. It was weird, crazy. It's like, oh, hey, my dick got bigger. Fuck you, God. It was that kind of ordeal. So, and the reason why I stopped is because it just doesn't make sense. Like, you have, for one, despite everybody's best wishes and good intentions, Jesus was a brother. Jesus was a black Jew who was a carpenter. And the only white people are very more light-skinned people in that book are the Romans. Everybody else, dark. Let that sink in for a second. Anyways, so what the whole Jesus thing is really kind of what actually threw me through a loop. Other than, obviously the Revelations and the Genesis and being made of clay and the obscene amount of incest that had to take place for us to even exist. Because let's start at the beginning. Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve had eventually 3 sons: Cain, Abel, and Seth. I think his name is Seth. And well, Cain kills Abel, so there's just 2. There's 3 males to help populate the earth, and there's 1 female. Even though later we come to find out that when God banished Cain, he banished them to the land of Nod or something, where he married a woman named Deborah. Where the fuck did Deborah come from? Like, what the hell, Debbie? Debbie Downer. And so we have this long history of incest that, eventually gets us to Noah. And then after God wakes up from a drunken binge and he's got a major headache and he's looking down, he's like, "Will you little fucker shut up!" And he destroys all of humanity save Noah's family. So once again, we have 6 people, 3 women, 3 men, who have to make every race on this planet. Whew, that's a lot of cousin fucking, let me tell you, folks. That's, tips of the hat to you. But let's skip ahead, because from that point on, it's just, you got all these, you got Ecclesiastes, and you got Numbers and Exodus and all this other stuff that takes place after all that before you get to the New Testament. It's all blah blah blah. A lot of Leviticus is just Moses. Well, yeah, Moses, drunken murderer bastard. Leviticus is murderers. Moses' cookbook. He tells you the whole beginning of Leviticus is just Moses telling you how to prepare a sacrifice, and it's always a meat. You have to do something specific to each meat when you offer it as a sacrifice. And I think what's going on, because eventually in Leviticus we get to the point where Moses is like, "A man shall not lay with another man." Moses, when he's cooking, is probably like me. He likes to enjoy a bit of the alcoholic beverage. And then he had a bit of a revelation himself that Steve was not really interested in the way he thought he might be interested in. So Moses got a little pissed off. And so he wrote down in his little diary, "Dear diary, I burnt the pork chops and Steve's a bastard. Men shouldn't be with men." Sorry, Moses. Steve found somebody better. In any case, and all of a sudden, he's talking about you can't eat bacon. Well, more specifically, you can't eat pork. I can't eat shrimp or any kind of shellfish. No lobster, no crab. Once again, fuck you. You can't have tattoos. Third time's a charm, fuck you. And all just kinds of a litany of shit that you're not supposed to do. Moses is like a bad babysitter. Like, I mean, touchy uncle kind of bad babysitter. I don't like him. Let's move on. So we get eventually to the New Testament, and this is, you know, where Jesus is born not on Christmas. Science has proven that. Little fucker was born in like late August, early September. Because if he was born in December in that area and he had to live in a manger, guys, it gets fucking cold out there. Like, I've talked to guys who were in the military who were stationed over there, and they said even in the summertime, it goes from like 120 degrees during the day to like 60 degrees at night. So in the wintertime, you can imagine it gets fucking balls cold. Excuse me. Anyways, so Jesus is born. These three creepos follow this weird star that leads them to this baby. Why are three dudes, you know, creep walking up on a baby? Like, they're not even there for the parents. Not even like, oh, Mary, here, Joseph, oh, we bring you gifts. No, it's, hey, little fella, in that little bed made of straw, we have gifts for you. Grow up fast. It's creepy. Really, really creepy. But Jesus, and like, this point, the story ends for Jesus for right now. Like, he's a baby, and then we don't hear from him again until he's in his 30s. Well, we hear a little bit about him joining the temple, where, you know, he is told that he is the chosen one, the only begotten Son of God. And, you know, that's a lot for a 12-year-old to take in. But he, you know, goes and does a little temple shit, and he comes out in 30, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna lead a revolution! Power to the people! Yeah, how'd that work out, buddy? I mean, you got your ass handed to you, son. Now, it's a little weird, because this motherfucker apparently can walk on water. That's some Chris Angel shit. And even, like, people today have debunked that shit. And this whole loaves and fishes feeding thousands of people off of, like, 2 loaves of bread and a basket full of fish. Y'all been, like, eating the scales and stuff. That's not good for your digestive system. You poop scales, it's gonna hurt. Let's see, what else is kind of... Oh yeah, the whole dies and resurrects. And, I mean, he dies on a Friday, resurrects on a Sunday. I mean, he couldn't even stay dead a whole fucking weekend? Shit! There's gods before him that were dead for actually 3 days. Oh, what was Horus, the sun god. He was dead for literally 3 fucking days. And this motherfucker popped up and like, ha ha, fooled you! Oh yeah, and that's where we get Sunday from. Because there was a Greek emperor, one of the last ones that didn't want the Sabbath or the day of worship on Saturday anymore. He wanted it to be on Sunday so that they could worship the sun god. That's why y'all motherfuckers go to church on a Sunday. Let that sink in. But JC also, he's walking around, Jesus is walking around with a bunch of dudes talking about, you know, leading a revolution and rebellion and stuff like that, which I can get behind, especially in this day and age. We really could use another one. And I guess because of the time frame and everything back then, you know, he had to go through it as a religious kind of crusade. Because if he just walked in and went, hey, yeah, so this whole religion bullshit, you know, it's I mean, let's just be decent, folks. I mean, the merchants, quit raping these people with their ungodly amount of prices and whatnot. So, but, you know, he had to be like, oh, yeah, no, I'm totally the Son of God, which he was like, no, later, I am God. That's a bit arrogant. Let somebody say that today. Let me walk into a place and go, oh, my sons and daughters, I am God. My ass would be in a straitjacket like that. Even if I was God, oh my God, God could not exist. He could not walk on this earth. They fucking crucify him. So, and then, like, oh yeah, I skipped a bunch of part about the devil. That's a weird character. I mean, that's the only character I can actually understand, other than the fact that he's a talking snake at one point. Nah, I don't play with that. Like, that's some hallucinogen shit. But if you look at him as a character, if you look at this book as a fantasy, as a work of fiction, he's the only one that's getting any sense about it. In the beginning, makes a bet with God, and he's like, hey, I bet you I can get one of those to eat that apple. Nuh-uh. What bet? What if I win? I'll leave humanity alone. But if I win, being silly, you gotta kick these motherfuckers out of here. I want this. I'm not sure what, the whole bet was, but, I can see Satan going, no, that lamb looks pretty awesome. Kick those motherfuckers out of here. I want that. And I'm pretty sure God was like, oh, okay, yeah, they won't eat the apple. Yeah, little did he know. And so, I'm pretty sure that's Satan's little kicking area, the Garden of Eden, because why not? And then there's the story of Job, once again, makes a bet with God, saying that he can get a servant to disown him or disavow God and turn his eyes away and whatnot. And God was like, nah. Like, oh, yeah. This time, God, you gotta torture him. Bet. And so God tortures the fuck out of Job to get him to, disown him and disbelieve him. I mean, Satan pops up every once in a while in the story, like, hey man, how you doing? That's some shitty things that God's doing right now, ain't it? Whew, what a prick. So, and then, if you think about it, everybody's like, oh my God, Satan kills so many people. He's killed like fucking 10 people that we know of. I mean, God killed millions, probably billions actually. So, as a character, I kind of see where Satan's coming from. He's just a dude trying to have fun with humanity. I mean, just whispering in people's ears, like, hey, that apple looks tasty. You're hungry. I mean, you look a little skinny. Did you just call me anorexic? Yes, I did. Eat the apple, bitch. Sorry, Eve. I didn't mean to do that. My bad. So, yeah, that whole, and I might get into the whole Islam, everything area, but later, but right now I wanted to touch on something I know a little bit about, because y'all motherfuckers crazy. Like, and if you're religious, I mean, I'm not saying don't be religious. If you want to be religious, that's fine. That's cool. Go to church. If you follow the teachings of, Jesus in the aspect of him saying, don't be a dick. Sorry, that's what we. Just be good people, I guess. Then cool, yeah, no, we can mesh. But you evangelicals, y'all some motherfuckers. Stay the fuck away from me. But that's all I got for right now. Oh, yes, announcement. So, if we can get 100 likes on this video, I will let my wife, this person right here, wax the little tuft of hair up here and down here. There's some there. It's hard to see because I have tattoos and all that, but there's enough there to make your boy go, ooh. And that's 100. If we can get 500, not only let her do that, but I'll let her do the old pitaroos. Let me just show you what kind of pain we'll be dealing with there. Yep, see that guy? That guy right there? Yeah, there's 2 of them. That's 500 likes. If we can get 1,000 likes, all that plus half the chest. Look at that furriness. Belly button. And then if we can get 2,000 likes, the whole chest. If we get 10,000 likes, I'll wax my head. Just this part. This part's gotta stay. No, I'm not changing my mind. Oh yeah, no, wax the beard. No, fuck you. So, but make sure you like, subscribe, share the fuck out of it so we get more likes so you can see me, because we will film this, endure some pain. So until next time.